Alright everyone, this is Poseidon Aquatic Design's next project. We'll call this the Moss Waterfall, because there's about 6 rocks on here that don't have moss all the way around them. But draining this thing out, it's in a ponding waterfall, I guess you'd call it. It was never really big enough for them to do anything with, but they like the sound of a waterfall, so that's what it was designed for. That's what we're going to build them. We're going to turn this whole hillside into a waterfall, put a pondless basin down here, and get the pump out of the middle of the pond and keep it from clogging up, which is the main problem that they have. Because I don't know if you can tell, but they have some tree coverage, just a little bit. This is also the aftermath of a small ice storm that we had. There's a lot of stuff in here, but this is what we're going to deconstruct today, and hopefully find the bottom of this liner and pull it out so we can start rebuilding it in the next couple days. This will be about a 14-foot waterfall once it's done. It's mostly just going to be one giant drop coming down with a bunch of small cascades in that drop. The customer is very pleased with this when it was running. He just wants it to function again. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to get to work blowing this thing up, making a big mess, and get this thing put back together this next couple days. And then we are off to build a pond, I believe, with Jeff in Washington. And so I got a deadline. I gotta hurry up. Got his hat on though. All right, let's get to work. All right, we got mid-project update. I didn't take any video of us hauling all the concrete and stuff out of here, but I can assure you, it was the funnest thing I've done all week. But thankfully, because this pond is rather deeper than I thought it was when I came out here, we didn't really have to dig a hole. We just had to square out a hole, and that's at the level of the bottom of the pond, so it went in rather quick. I'm gonna backfill it real fast, and then make our way up and start playing with all these, unfortunately, little to medium-sized rocks. See what we can come up with. All right, end of the day today. Update, going a little bit different on my style of waterfalls. I got a lot of medium and small rock on this job from the demo, and it's just not feasible to get big boulders down here, so I gotta work with what I got. And there's a lot of it. We're gonna break this up a lot and make it more of a rapids style waterfall. Be a little of a small waterfall coming through here. The majority of it's gonna come off these 2 rocks. It's gonna bounce around all over the place in there. And then we're gonna get some to run around and through that crevice on that rock over there and kind of go crazy up there. It's hard to tell off the phone. You don't get perspective and grade change and everything on it, but that's what we got today. All right, everyone. We have a short day today because it's Super Bowl Sunday, but I got our goal of getting this thing running enough, so I just have to edge work in the morning. Well, the last day for this thing. Thomas has been a super big help to make this happen. On his 2 days off, this is what we came up with. Now I just gotta throw all the finishing touches on the edge work. We'll get this thing buttoned up now. Just in case you're wondering, this was the access for this job. I will not be missing these stairs tomorrow morning when I wake up. That is for sure. But we pushed through and got this thing done, and it looks beautiful. We got a small pile of rock left, probably just enough to build a whole nother water feature. And got the pump set up on temporary power. Unfortunately, that outlet's not currently working. It wasn't working when we got here. This is what it looks like. Another wonderful medium pondless waterfall. This one has 5 small aqua blocks and a reservoir, an SLD 4 to 7 for the pump, and about 14 feet of waterfall. This one has a lot of little spillways all over the place on it. Took some head scratching to figure out which way I wanted to throw all the water on these, but I think it came out really nice. What do you guys think? There's a lot of little tiny waterfalls coming off the side of these rocks that really make this come together. We got the main spillway in the center. Small little waterfall coming off the side over here. Small little waterfall coming out between the rocks back there. It'll help keep all that moss and that pave nice and green. There's that little notch in that rock. Got the water to go through. It's really fun. Another big spillway. I didn't plan that one, but that thing came out really cool. A lot of twisting and turning on the water coming down from the spillway. Hidden underneath that log. Gotta watch where I'm stepping, otherwise I might trip. If you guys like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or not on Twitter, TikTok, and you'll get to see a lot more of these. I will see you guys on the next project.
What if we